Just ended my exams, and exams can be really stressful. And during this stressful period, we tend to neglect ourselves. We tend to sacrifice our well-being in order to perform well during our exams. But we need to remember that self. Hi, Angel. Welcome to our Evolution Diary podcast with your host Esther Brody. Our Evolution Diary podcast is basically just my diary where I document how I'm growing and evolving into the best version of myself. And I hope I can bring you on the journey to evolving and growing and also become the best version of yourself. I hope you're here for the long haul. Enjoy. Mwah. Hi, Angel. Welcome and welcome back to another episode of our Revelation Diary podcast. It's your host, Esther, and I hope you're having a beautiful, wonderful, fantastic day. I hope your day is off to a great start, and hope you're having a nice day overall. Hi, guys. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. Hi, guys. Hope you're doing well. It's been a long time since I uploaded an episode. Things changed. I had exams. My exams started later than I expected. So there were no episodes to come up. And by the time the episodes I pre-recorded had gone, like, that expired, basically, I had uploaded everything I had recorded. It was already time for me to start exams, so I could not really juggle recording and also doing preparing for my exams and starting my exams. But I hope you guys are not mad at me. I think it's been like a month that I have recorded, like I've uploaded last. I'm feeling a little bit tired. No, I'm not even tired. I'm just unprepared for this episode. And I'm feeling a bit nervous and anxious. I don't know why, but it's fine. It's good. I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes, in today's episode, I'll be talking about importance of self-care, especially during exam seasons. Like I said earlier, I just ended my exam season. I just finished my exams and I'm back home. And during this examination period, I really emphasized on self care for myself. And I saw how it's changed a lot for me in the way I felt alert, in my preparedness for my exams, and all that. And we'll get right into that. But first, before we get right into the episode, I have a few things that I want to add into the episode from now on. Firstly, we're going to do a question, a quote, and an affirmation for each episode. So, today's question is, what recharges me the most? Today's quote is, you can't pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself first. And the affirmation for today is, I deserve to take care of myself and prioritize my well being. So I hope you enjoyed that. Every episode there'll be a question, a quote, and an affirmation. You can always leave a what's the word? A comment in the question box if you listen on Spotify. And if not, you can send me a DM on Instagram at Evolutionary Podcast. Every link you need will be in the show notes below. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you have a fantastic day while listening to this episode. So, like I said earlier, I just ended my exams, and exams can be really stressful. And during this stressful period, we tend to neglect ourselves. We tend to sacrifice our well being in order to perform well during our exams. But we need to remember that self care also has its own benefits, and you don't need for it to be quite extensive for it to be impactful. It can be just taking 5 minutes to yourself, you can be taking time in the morning or at night. Just pour into yourself to take care of yourself too, just relax and wind down and start your morning in a positive way. Little things like that can really help while doing your exam. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking about why self-care is important and self-care tips for exam season. Now, I don't know who is writing exam at this period of time or anything, but it's an episode you can always come back to whenever you're writing exams, in case you just need a little bit of reminder to take care of yourself and ways you can take care of yourself. Now, remember, the importance of self care, especially during exam seasons, is one, it boosts mental clarity and focus. You need to remember that when your mind is well rested, you can tackle challenging questions with a clear perspective. I don't know about you, but me, if I'm tired, I'm not answering that exam question well. I take my sleep very seriously, especially during exam season. Like, I do not play about my sleep. I take it immensely seriously. Like, I'm not even playing around with that one. I need to sleep, and I need to sleep well, especially during this period of time. So make sure you are taking rest, and remember that self-care helps to boost your mental clarity and focus. Another importance of self-care is it reduces stress and anxiety. A relaxed mind absorbs information better than a stressed one. Try to find ways to relax during exam season. I know exams can be very intense, can be highly emotionally, mentally challenging in so many ways. Trust me, I know. I just ended my exam season. Like, I understand. But you need to remember that in order to perform at your best during this season, because you don't want all your hard work to be in vain, you need to relax. You need to find ways to reduce your stress and anxiety during this season. Another importance of self-care during this season is enhanced productivity and efficiency. You need to remember that studying for long hours without breaks leads to mental fatigue. So you need short breaks to improve concentration and make study sessions more effective. Like for me now, when I'm studying, I use the Pomodoro method in studying. So sometimes it can be 15 minutes of studying, 10 minutes of break. Sometimes it can be an hour of studying, 20 minutes of break with a break. It depends on you, your flow, how you like to study, but just make sure that you are taking breaks regardless. It can be at night when you come back home from studying. Just take like 30 minutes to relax. Take a deep breath, eat, watch something. Just push away the books for a little bit of time. And yeah, going to self care tips for exam season. Number one, prioritize sleep. Like I said earlier, I take my sleep very seriously during exam season. I do not care. I am going to sleep. No matter what, I am going to get at least 6 hours of sleep during my exam time. I don't care what anybody says. It's like say I'm wasting my time. You like say I'm lazy. You like say I don't even care what you say about me or what you want to say. But one thing about me is I am going to sleep during exam season. I do not care. So make sure you're prioritizing your sleep, because when you're not sleeping well, it can reduce your cognitive function and make it harder to recall information. So make sure you're resting, make sure you're taking in enough sleep during the day. My next one is to stay hydrated. Make sure you're drinking enough water. These are simple things that you can do that will help boost your cognitive functions during exam season. You don't want to be dehydrated, because once you're dehydrated, you fall ill and then you'll not be able to perform as well during your examination season. Another one is to make sure you're moving your body. You can stretch, you can walk, you can do a little bit of Pilates. I like to move my body, exam season or not. I really do not care. I'm keeping to my routine and my structure, even if it's during exam season. So if it's that my exams are early in the morning, I wake up a little bit earlier just to move my body. I like to do Pilates, especially during exam season, because I don't want anything too high intense, because I don't feel so tired later in the day, especially if my exams are in the afternoon. So I try to do a little bit of Pilates. I'm not really a worker because I don't really feel safe walking around. But yeah, make sure you're moving your body. Another one is to practice mindfulness and stress management. Exam seasons can be really stressful on anyone, no matter how prepared you feel. It can still be a bit stressful. So make sure you're taking care of yourself and you're practicing mindfulness. You can practice journaling, meditation, and breathing exercises. I particularly like to journal. I have my morning and night prompts that I do on a daily basis. And they really help. Just a little bit of downtime to just recenter myself and take care of myself, and just a little bit of time to pause and take time away from the books. Now, my last self care tip is to make sure you avoid overloading yourself. Break down your schedule into manageable chunks. Your study schedule can be as light as possible. You don't need to jam pack everything into one day. I know they say that whenever we are resuming school, we're like, yeah, I'm going to start studying from the beginning of the semester. And everybody's like, yeah, sure, whatever you say. But that can be a little bit more helpful than you think. So just try to break up your study timetable into manageable chunks where you can just take care of yourself, and it won't be too much for you basically. And my last tip is to make sure you're rewarding yourself for every 3 hours of studying you do. Give yourself a sweet treat, or go on a walk, or just do something nice for yourself, or take yourself, I don't know, anything that looks like a reward to you, do it. Now, remember that success is not just about hard work, it's also about working smart and taking care of yourself. Make sure you're implementing at least one self care habit during your examination period. It's really important to take care of yourself during exams. And remember that taking care of yourself helps you to perform at your best. I hope you guys enjoyed today's podcast episode. It's a bit of a short one, but since we're just talking about self care during exams, I didn't feel the need to talk too much about it because I feel like it's as simple as it comes. It might not be simple for everyone, but I feel like it's something that everyone needs to pay attention to and just, take care of yourself during this season. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope to see you guys next week. Well, it will be my birthday episode. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye, guys. Mwah. Angel, thank you for listening to another episode of our Evolution Diary podcast. I hope you guys had a nice time. Make sure to leave your takeaways and anything that you learned from this episode in the comment section. You can DM me on Instagram. Make sure to leave a rating and a review. Every link you need will be in the description box or in the show notes. Thank you so much for listening. I love you so much. Bye.